Valve shows gamers the big picture. We've got an update on Sony's Skyrim troubles and the week's new releases. Hi, I'm Scott Jones and this is your Press Pause Daily. Monday saw the launch of Valve's new Big Picture mode that will let users bring their Steam experience to their TVs. The Big Picture mode is a new menu design that makes gaming in the living room much easier to use. It includes a new on-screen keyboard for ease of typing. Called the Lotus, the new keyboard system has letters set in clusters across all 8 directions on the joystick, and according to Valve is almost as fast as using a regular QWERTY keyboard. To go along with the new text entry is a web browser that can be used simultaneously during gameplay. Users can switch back and forth without having to go back to the PC's desktop. If you've got a big Steam collection and would love to play them while kicking it on the couch, Big Picture mode is available now as a beta. Last week we told you about the trouble that Bethesda was having bringing their Skyrim DLC to the PS3, and now we have an update from Sony. While many PS3 users have given up ever seeing the content on the PS3, Sony hasn't stopped trying. Sony VP Adam Boyce told Kotaku that they have a team working with Bethesda to try to resolve the issues. He of course gave no time frame for when the issues might be fixed, but he appeared optimistic. Quote, "We have a big, broad development support team that works closely with Bethesda. Everyone involved is trying their best to get this stuff working." So while there's no guarantee that PS3 owners will be able to play the Skyrim DLC, it's good to see that Sony is actually trying to do something to fix it. Even if it doesn't work out, they get an A for effort in my book. We're still a ways away from the big fall releases, but we do have a couple of big releases this week, as well as an interesting digital one. First up is EA's next big sports game for the year with the release of NHL 13. New this year is an innovative new feature that EA calls True Performance Skating, which captures the speed, creativity, and strategy of today's NHL play. Also this year, players can use the GM Connected feature, which is the first online multiplayer Dynasty mode with cooperative and online team play. Not only that, they'll be able to play some of the greatest moments in the history of the NHL with the NHL Moments Live feature. All of this, along with the usual gameplay and AI improvements, mean that hockey fans will have a lot to look forward to this year. Our other big retail release this week is the sequel to 1999's Tekken Tag Tournament. Tekken Tag Tournament 2 features the biggest roster of characters of any Tekken game. It also features an ultimate set of combo moves and new battle modes. Some of the key features are the ability to challenge your friends to 2-on-2, 1-on-1, or even 1-on-2 multiplayer bouts. Players can also use the pair play mode that lets 4 players control each character for the ultimate team battle. The Fight Lab will let users customize Combat's appearance and for the first time his moves. This goes along with all new stages and environmental effects that alter the condition of the clothing with water and dirt effects in real time. Goes without saying that if you're a fan of the Tekken series, especially if you played the original Tekken Tag back on the PS2, then this is a must-buy. And our digital release for this week is a reboot of the classic beat-em-up Double Dragon. Coming to PSN and XBLA, Double Dragon Neon again has you playing as Billy and Jimmy as you search for the once again kidnapped Marion. Unlike the original game, this time the source of her kidnapping is supernatural in origin, coming at the hands of Skullmageddon. One thing that hasn't changed is battling through hordes of goons, including familiar faces Williams, Linda, and Abobo. Some new features in the reboot, though, is the ability to pick up songs along the way to create a mixtape of special powers and upgrades. The game is available on PSN and XBLA for $10, but for PS Plus members, you can grab the game for free until January. It looks like there's quite a good cross-section for gamers this week, and as a PS Plus member, I know which one I'm getting. That'll do it for this episode of Press Pause. If you've missed any of our past episodes, go to presspause.mevio.com, check those out there, and I will see you next time.